Hey guys, so after that three-part episode of just, well, awesomeness and then complete failure at the end, I decided that I'm going to extend this series at least another 5 episodes to see where we could get. Now, I was messing around a little bit with some stuff without being off camera, and it's alright because I'm gonna do it again. So here's what I did. I got a simple photovoltaic cell. I made some fish traps. Now, I moved my tree. Well, I took my tree down, and now I'm just going to have these 3. And I'm going to put 1 or 2 over here, I think. Like, I'll put 1 here and then 1 there. But I wanted to make sure it was getting direct sunlight. The photovoltaic cells only work when it's daytime. So I have my simple Stirling generator next to it. Now, let's get into this real quick because I want to make 3 more photovoltaic cells, and then I want to do some things from another mod pack. They're kitchen-related items to make my my Pam's Harvest Craft place look a little more like a kitchen. Eventually, I want to make this look like an actual house. Oh, I made these conduits too, which I'm going to make more of those. Let's do that real quick. I think I have everything on me to do it. So, to make the conduits, you have to make conductive iron. Conductive iron is redstone and redstone and iron in the smeltery. And then I made conduit bindings, which are also pretty simple. I don't really remember the recipe off the top of my head. I think it's clay or silicone, sand, and gravel. We'll check that out after I make the cells and I'm off that page. So let's see what we got here. Why is this not working? Oh, I turned the output off. Okay. So this generator, it can have a maximum of 1 million whatever units that is per tick. Or it can take in 1,000 units per tick. It can output 1,000 units per tick. But it gains as much as you can put into it, up to 1 million. So you can see it's draining pretty quick. That's because it's nighttime. And it's not getting any power from that. I don't have any coal in this. So it's strictly using power right now. It's not gaining any. Now if I pop... What did I do with all that coal? I turned all the coal into dust, I think. Yeah, I turned all the coal into coal dust. So I've been going through a ton of coal, so I decided... Oh, I made these things too. It's sulfur powder and silicone, I think? No, sulfur powder and flint. So we'll get into that later. Right now I gotta wait till that thing makes those photovoltaic cells. The stuff that's in the... great. I don't want to go out and kill them. So, the stuff that's in the smeltery is photovoltaic composite, which is this, which is made with coal powder, lapis dust, and silicone. And it gives you photovoltaic composite. It takes... which will make this, which 3 equals 1. So I put 27 in here. It can do 3 at a time, so it'll do 3, 3, and 3. And I'll have 9 of these to make these, which will be electrical ingots, quite clear glass, this cog. The cog's easy. It's iron around grains of infinity. Let's make those real quick. So we do grains of infinity. Take iron. No, we need 2. Wait, we need 2? We need 3. Oh man. Alright, hang on. I always think I'm prepared, and then I'm not. Let's do that. Alright. So I've been trying to use up a bunch of stuff, but at the same time trying to mind how much I'm actually using. And I'm going to need more. 12 of those, so now I got all that. And there we go, I got 3 cogs. So, cogs are done. Grains of Infinity done. These will be done. I have these and I have this. To make quite clear glass, you have to put glass in the smeltery. Now, I looked it up because I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I thought it was sand to put into the smeltery, but it's not. So, and there they are. So we're gonna make one while we're waiting for that to, do its thing. And we're gonna place it. I might need more grains of infinity. No, I haven't been doing the math before I've been actually doing these things. What was the last thing I needed? Was it iron? I don't think it was iron. Let's see. Electrical steel. Alright. And then we got another simple photovoltaic cell. So we'll go and place this. Because when it's daylight, we're gonna need the extra juice to recoup what we're using here. Oh look, it's daylight. Good. So I want to do a 4x4 pattern. Now I'm hoping these they connect. Great. So let's so during daylight hours it gets 10 energy per tick. So right now this is gaining 20 energy per tick, but it's using 3 energy per tick. So what I'm doing in this furnace is costing 23 energy per tick. So because this is gaining 20, but it's using 3. So there's some knowledge for you. Now I'm gonna make 2 more of these, but until that's ready, let's see what we need for this Pam's Harvest Craft stuff. We're not gonna. It's not that mod. It's a different mod. So let's go over to. I gotta actually search through. I'll know it when I see it. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I made some of these too. Put some weapons in them. I'm trying to find creative ways to save storage space. Now, I want to make this, but I'm not exactly sure what it does. So, I'm going to look it up before I make it, because it has a pretty costly recipe. It's nothing that I don't have a lot of, but I don't know what it does, and I don't want to waste the stuff if it's going to be, junky. I really have to gear up for the nether, so that's why I'm doing some of this stuff, seeing if I can gain some slightly better defense, because taking on 4 pigmen with semi-automatic rifles or fully automatic rifles is a bit of a challenge, even with diamond armor. My problem is, I literally can't take off my pants. Like, those pants are there forever because of that little curse of binding. The only thing I can do is go somewhere wearing nothing but those and let something hit me over and over again until they break. Now, here's what we're going to get into. The cooking table. I want to make that. I want to make the stove. I want to make a fridge. I want to make a sink. And I think I'll skip the toaster, but I do want to make these here milk things, because I don't know if it's endless milk. So if it's endless milk, that'll save me so much time. And I'm thinking about crafting a couple of these too, because there'll be storage units as well. Alright, well, let's get to it. Let's see what we need here. Ton of iron. This book. Terracotta, which I have, but I don't know if it has to be this kind of terracotta. Like, I would think it could use any color, but I'm thinking it has to be this terracotta, which could be a problem, because I do not know how to make that. I guess we could look it up. clay, a whole brick of clay. So how many would I need? All these things are terracotta. Why can't they be wooden? Alright, so I need 5, 10. 10's 40 clay. I might have that. $38 clay. That is so messed up. Alright, so let's see if we can grind some clay real quick. I'm just gonna get enough for the terracotta. I should check if the other terracotta would work, but I'm fairly certain it will not. I've been getting my clay over here because I mined it all from the house. I need clay for bricks. I needed clay for silicone. I needed clay for clay for bricks, clay for silicone, clay for terracotta. I'm sure I need a clay for something else. But yeah, this mod needs a good bit of clay, and unfortunately, mostly everything you see around you is sand and dirt. So that's a bad thing. That might be clay there. I think that is. It is clay. Alright, so that was... At least that was pretty quick. I'm trying to have most of everything ready before I get on camera, so then, you know, these for some reason, time's going a lot quicker than it should be. I feel like 45 minutes is 30 minutes to 45 minutes and I get nothing done. But that's enough clay on its own to make the 10 blocks I need. So that's an upside. Now everything else I should have on hand, hopefully. So all my trees grew. I have that little growth up there. I missed a piece of wood in a tree that I grew by accident. I have to go up and get that eventually. The avocado tree, it didn't grow yet. And I'm not sure why, because it should have plenty of space. So let's check our photovoltaic cells. Oh, they're done. Alright, good. So when they're done, I go in here and I turn off the output. So then this can recoup the energy. It costs 100,000 energy to do that. Let's hurry up and make those so we can recoup as much energy as possible. Good news is I had enough grains of infinity, but I am going to go grind more of that too. Now, I'm working on making the next, not the next tier, but the following tier, because I have 2 pulsating irons, and I plan to make that into the green solar panel. And that should give 40 per tick, which during the day I should be able to run the sag mill and the smeltery at the same time, and it would cost nothing. See that going up? Yeah, alright. So now we have to... anything else that's time consuming. Yeah, I started running my furnaces on lava because, well, I guess the lava drained out of that when I broke it. Alright, well, let's do it this way. I started running my furnaces on lava so I could put the coal in my combustion thing, because the combustion thing won't take lava. And I went to grind out some more lava beforehand. Take 2 buckets of that, just in case. We'll just throw them in here. Alright, so what was the next goal? Let's, I can't do really anything until that's ready. I can make the... I need black stained glass, so... Okay, so I need to kill a squid or two. Let's get something with some squid killing power. Luckily, any other time, there are tons of squids here, so it shouldn't have that big of a deal. See, there's one right now. And it'll give me an opportunity. Oh, no. Did it dodge it? Got him. Alright. This will give me an opportunity to check my fish traps real quick. I don't know how many... It still isn't working? I've been working on that for a while, and it still isn't. It said 5 blocks in any direction of water, and the top sticking out. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. We're squid hunting. Come here, you. Alright, one more. I think we'll do it. I think you can get... You know what, let's just try this. For the sake of time. I started eating up the better food. I figured, why am I making it to just let it sit there? You know? I've been saving it, and I'm like, what am I saving it for? Yeah. You know, I need the food right now, so... So I think you do it like this. I hope it does all of them. Alright. Black stained glass. We're good to go. A chest. Ugh. So I think I need a couple of these, so let's just make... One thing I can always use is more chests, so let's just, I'll just make 4 of them for now. And let's make that fridge. So... Wait, am I making the fridge or the stove? The stove takes black stained glass. Stove? Ooh, oh wait, I can't. I can't do that yet. Still need the terracotta. Man, I am like all over the place today, and so iron door and a chest. That I can do, maybe. I thought I had iron doors. Oh, I melted them because I was like, what am I gonna need these for? Well, do I have iron on me? I do. Good. I have 3 iron doors again that I don't need. So iron door, chest, 1 refrigerator. All right. Do the stove. Bam. Furnace. And it's ironing, it's not terracotta. So, the stove and the fridge. Alright. So, let's check our terracotta. It's done. Good. Alright, so let's, that book I have to make. I have to make that book. Which means I have to make this book. How do I make? Okay, normal book in the smeltery. Let's get that cooking. That's all the paper I have left for now. I think a book is bam with bam. Yep, 1 book. Alright. So a book in the smeltery. You would think that would just light on fire. Oh well. So the sink, we could do that real quick. Need a bucket of water. That's the water I saved that I said I was going to make salt out of? Yeah. Well, I didn't. The sink was 3 iron. Yeah, 3 iron. And I'm hoping this thing gives like unlimited water, because then I can sit there and make salt and grind out salt a lot quicker than doing bucket by bucket. Which I'm pretty sure it's going to be bucket by bucket anyway, but it'll just be a little more efficient. So cooking table is the last thing I need, which I'm not even sure what that does. It's craftable recipes, it says. So, okay, now, let's see, cooking table. Gotta get cooking for BlockHeads 2. I got cooking for BlockHeads 1, so I need 2 crafting tables, 2 diamonds. Bam, 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 and a book. So, cooking for BlockHeads 2. We got it. Alright, so, now I need stone brick. I just so happen to have. Now let's throw this guy in here. Stone brick across the top. And we'll do this. Why didn't that work? It has to be chiseled stone? Alright, suit yourself. I recently learned how to do that, so whatever. Which pattern do we want? Let's take... That one's kind of cool, but I like that one too. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's take this one. Now, that's better work. I do intend off camera to make all of these books, so I can read them and find out what exactly I gotta do. Let's check our generator real quick. To back up the full, it is. See, that's working like a charm. At this rate, I might not have to burn coal in there anymore. And that's great, because then I can just use my lava for one thing. So I'm thinking we're gonna get rid of this. And I'm thinking we're gonna line this stuff up along here. I still want to make more terracotta and make the counters, but I don't particularly need them. So let's just stick with this part. Let's see what mod pack this is from while we're at it. Cooking for BlockHeads. Should have known. So this is me delving into the cooking with mod packs. Cooking with BlockHeads. So let's how do we want to set this up? I'm gonna have a corner cabinet here, so let's put the crafting table crafter here, and we'll put the sink here. The fridge is going to be storage, so we'll put that here, and we'll put the stove next to the sink. So then I'll put the cabinet, I'll put something here and here, corner cabinet here, maybe another chest cabinet here, and keep it like that. So I mean we're moving right along. Let's see what else we got. So that's gonna require terracotta again, and I don't have any more. Let's test the theory. I kind of want to see if the other terracotta will work. You know what? No, because it's not going to match. Yeah, I have a problem with that. Different colored cabinets would be weird. Okay. Wait, why do I have that? Okay, that's okay. Now I remember I have a crafting table. let's store some of this stuff and take care of the loot bags that I have gathered up. Because I think that pretty much covers everything I wanted to do. To make the conduit you need for power supply is 3 conductive iron, which is redstone and iron, like I said, and conduit bindings, which is conduit binding in the smeltery, and it gives you conduit binders, which is 2 clay, 2 sand, and 5 gravel, like I said. Except I wasn't sure if it was clay or silicone, but, you know, I was pretty close. So that's how you do that. I made a weird little chip thing. And I'm not exactly sure what to do with it. This. I thought I could throw it in one of these, because this requires... It doesn't have that... Okay, it doesn't have the option on this one. But on the redstone ones, because I made the redstone conduits by accident, that has a filter slot. So I tried to put that in there and it wouldn't do it. So, I don't know. I guess I'll stack those with the other chests I forgot I had. And we'll throw the craft table in there too, might as well. Wait, we got more. Let's get rid of this in here. Silicone can go in here. The extra conduits can go in here. I guess I'll put the iron doors in there. I'll melt them down if I need space. And we could throw this in there, this in there. This can go in there. Throw those in there. You wouldn't believe how much redstone I've used on different modifications and stuff, and I still have like 8 stacks of redstone. Like, that's only half of it. You would think with as many things as I'm trying to pull off here, there would be like, I wouldn't need room in any one particular chest, but there's just so much stuff in these mod packs. Not that I'm overly complaining, because, well, it gives more diversity to the game, and that's always a plus. Alright, well that takes care of that. Let's throw the tools in here. And this guy can go in here, where I put the rest of my fishing stuff. And let's do the loot bags, and then we'll... Actually, I'm kind of curious about the stove and stuff. I'm going to take these loot bags out. And we're going to go over here. So this should be storage. Okay, so it's basically a chest. Not enough ingredients. Select an item on the right to see the recipe. Okay, so I'm guessing anything I have in my inventory will show up in there as being an available recipe. Cooking oven. It's supposed to work like a furnace. I'm not exactly sure. And I'm guessing that's just an endless water source. Which is great. 1 bucket of water, endless water. That's awesome, because I'm going to sit here and just grind salt for, like, ever. I keep hitting the escape button. I gotta stop doing that. Alright. So, objectives for next episode is I'm going to have my, I'm going to have my fish traps working. That's for sure. I don't know why they're not. I did it several different ways, and none of them are working. And the only thing I can find I can use for bait are grubs, which is okay, I suppose, but I'd only have so many grubs. Alright, so that wasn't that great of a haul, to be honest. Got another sword for my for my upstairs sword place, which I can show off because I haven't done that yet. Let's pop in all this iron. I'll have to pour out another block or two of iron now. Oh, last night it was kind of late, and I was messing around with this, and I was like, I looked in my inventory, and I'm like, I'm down to 1 stack of iron, and then I realized I have like 25 blocks and 25 blocks in there, and I was like, oh, okay, we're all right. That's not too much more to really explore right now. I'm kind of just I thought I had 3 diamond. I do have 3 diamond pickaxes, so we're just gonna throw out these iron ones. I'm sure I'll get more diamond pickaxes. So let's hit the trash button here. So get rid of this. I have my skeleton horse and an extra saddle, so we can get rid of that. I should just throw the blueprint away. I've been saying that over and over again, but I guess when I actually need the space more than anything, then I'll get rid of them. Another shovel gives me 5 shovels. That's a lot of diamond shovels. I did get a diamond axe off of something. I don't quite remember what. Alright, that pretty much takes care of that. I got the lapis and the blueprint I forgot to take care of. The lapis goes in that whole other room. Let's see, these are all diamond swords. Plus I have one that I'm using that's almost broken, but, I mean, it's not like I'm running short anytime soon. What I'm lacking are diamond helmets. I have a lot of everything but diamond helmets. And yeah, I could make a bunch. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I actually could make 1 or 2 and enchant them, so I actually have a reason to have an enchanting table. To be honest, I haven't really used it. As you can see, I have 54 levels. So let's make a diamond helmet. I can stop wearing those goofy glasses. I kind of like them, but they are 1 less armor. They are 1 less armor thing. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Alright. So, they're 1 less, a half a heart less than full armor. And they break really quick. So I think I'll make 1 really good diamond helmet. Yeah. Lapis. What do we have for books? Protection, power, protection, respiration, fire protection, more power. Protection 2, projectile protection 4. One of those might be an okay thing. Yeah, not a lot of options for books. Not for a helmet. I might use, blast protection. I don't want blast protection. Isn't there like a torch trick? Okay, yeah, I think that might work. We'll see if that works. Nope, it didn't work. I don't want blast protection on my helmet. Sorry. Let's find something mediocre that I can enchant. this. Take this. I wonder if I can enchant that funky helmet. Because that helmet's not half bad. Fortune 2, efficiency. Let's give it Fortune 2. I'm going to use it up. We might as well get the most out of it, right? Protection 4. That I can live with. What else did it give me? Respiration 3, Protection 4, and Unbreaking 3. Very nice. So as soon as these glasses are broke, which won't take long, I'll throw that bad boy on. I'll just take that pickaxe with me whenever I'm going diamond and coal hunting, because I need the coal. Like, the coal is... I burn through it so fast. Well, guys, I think that about does it for the episode. I hope you guys can... I hope this is useful to you. I don't know if it is, but it's fun for me. So... Oh, froze. Of course. Oh, it's froze bad. It says not responding. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and I guess, if this lets me back in, I will finish sorting everything and mess around with some more stuff and see how I can better my shop.